Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise to support this bill, which really seeks to develop regulations on the coffee industry in Kenya. But as I support this legislation, Mr. Speaker, I want us to reflect back on the introduction of cash crops in this economy called Kenya. Mr. Speaker, one of the biggest problems we have as a country, and in terms of looking at laws that we develop in this House, is the fact that some of these laws that we passed, are not laws which are inbuilt, that are designed to support local farmers. These are bills which are designed, Mr. Speaker, to create products for other markets, but not really for food sustainability. Mr. Speaker, I want to believe that there'll be a time that as a country, we can start developing regulations that promote sustainability, that promotes cooperative, that promote, building of consensus and also synergy between the farmers, government, and the private sector. One of my biggest pet peeves, Mr. Speaker, with cash crops is that we develop them to be able to feed the overseas market. That is the way, Mr. Speaker, we've been designed as a nation. I'm one of the biggest critics of the World Bank and the IMF, Mr. Speaker, because of the dangers that they are putting us through, because of the slavery mentality, or rather tendency, that they continue inculcating into our culture. People have been talking about the coffee industry for many years, Mr. Speaker. When I was growing up, the coffee industry was really there to support the local communities. In fact, I was having a conversation with one of the clerks, and he said to me, when farmers were growing coffee, when it comes to the time of paying them, some money will be set aside so that at the end of the financial year, these farmers are given money as a bonus. And some of that money will be from their own kitty, money that they saved, to really build sustainability. So, Mr. Speaker, as I read through quickly on the memorandum and object of reasons, these regulations that we want to develop to boost the coffee industry, we now must start thinking outside the box, Mr. Speaker. We must start thinking and saying, how do we build cooperative movements that will be able to ensure that a poor farmer in Kirinyaga, a poor farmer in Nyeri, a poor farmer in Kitale, Trans Nzoia County, and even now, Mr. Speaker, in Narok County, can be able to use that coffee plant, produce it locally, sell it, make the money, but also be part of a government initiative that has developed proper regulations that support that farmer, the private sector, and also to ensure sustainability of that crop. We are lamenting on a daily basis, Mr. Speaker, about brokers, coffee brokers. In fact, if you listen to most leaders from Mount Kenya, when they are raising their concerns about the coffee industry, they will tell you it has been taken over by